What is up, Autograph Nation? TTM Troy here with another TTMAutograph.com update. I gotta be honest with you guys. I have been hoping to get to a lot of my 2018 returns and kind of do 4 or 5 a video and get those out, but with spring training coming, or actually here, with returns hopefully coming in from spring training, I don't want anybody to be confused about, oh, was that from spring training? So I'm just going to do it in this video, and it's going to be a long video. I am going to do 50 autographs in this video and get entirely caught up to 2019 for you. Now, this includes some purchases that I did for my 1991 Donruss set. Yes, I did buy some on eBay because there were just some that, well, there's some that I hadn't gotten back yet and were going to be a problem. And there was one that I have gotten TTM a couple times, but since I just got him back recently, I didn't want to send another one. So I actually just bought the card. That's what I did. So I have 50 autographs for you today, and I'm going to go over these fairly quickly. It might be a little faster than I normally do, okay? And because of that, I'm going to mention the address, but I'm not going to put it up on the screen like I normally do, because that would make this video, it would make the prep time on this video like, 5 hours or something like that. And so I am going to show the scans, but I'm going to say the address, and if it's public, but it's not going to show up on the screen. So hopefully you guys forgive me for that for this video. But this is going to be a fairly longer video, but hopefully you will continue and watch to the end. And if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. I've gotten about 60 new subscribers in the last 28 days. That's amazing. Thank you so much. If you're an old subscriber, thank you. Just thank you. And if you want to subscribe, most of the people that watch these videos are not actually subscribed to the channel. I never know if that's because they're on mobile and they don't know how to subscribe, or they don't actually have a YouTube channel. But if you have a Google account, you have a YouTube account. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you can, and that would be fantastic. So I'm going to warn you guys right away. There are some hockey players in these returns that I cannot pronounce for the life of me, and at least one baseball player. And so I'm going to put that disclaimer out here first. I should have looked up the baseball player, but I am either not going to say his name or I'm going to completely mess it up. So we'll see which one of those I do. But let's get right on to the TTMs, because this video is going to be a longer one anyway. And here is the first one. Drum roll, please. Boom. All right, we have Kevin Baez. I actually sent this on, in July 15th and received it on August 8th or August 6th. That was a 1-of-1 return in 22 days. The address I sent this to is actually no longer valid, so I'm not going to be able to say what that was. Wouldn't make any sense. He played for the Mets from 1990 to 1993 in a total of 63 games, and his final game was in October 1993. He was the current manager of the Rockland Boulders, a team in the Can-Am League. Kevin Baez. All right, up next we have a Hall of Fame hockey return from Bill Barber. This is a 1-of-1 return in 53 days. I received this on October 16th, 2018. I actually sent this to Florida, his home. That address is available on Star Tiger. He played for the Philadelphia Flyers and helped lead that team to 2 Stanley Cups, one in 1974 and 1975. And he is currently coaching with the Flyers, Mr. Bill Barber. That was an easy one to pronounce. All right, here's the next one. Eric Bell. Now, this is a 1-of-1 return in 26 days. I received this on September 11th, 2018. This is that 87 update series right there. Eric, and the address was actually in Arizona, and that address is on Star Tiger. He played for the Orioles, the Indians, and the Astros from 1985 to 1993 with a win-loss record of 15-18 with 152 strikeouts. Mr. Eric Bell. Next we have Rick Bennett. He signed 1-1 in 30 days. This was received on September 23rd, 2018 via his New York address that is available on Star Tiger. He played for the New York Rangers from 1990 to 1999 and is currently the head coach at Union College. And while he was there with the Rangers, he only appeared in 15 games, and as a coach, he has led the Union College team to 3 hockey titles and 4 NCAA championships. Or tournaments, sorry. Big difference between a tournament and a championship. Here you go. Mr. Rick Bennett. All right, coming up right here, right now, Chad Bettis. He signed 1-1 in 51 days. I received this on October 13th, 2018 via the Colorado Rockies Colorado Rockies Baseball Club, their home stadium there. He's been with the Rockies since 2013. He currently has an ERA of 5.01 with 389 strikeouts. Now, Chad was actually originally drafted by the Astros, but he didn't sign and instead attended college at Texas Tech. He was diagnosed with cancer in 2016, but is currently cancer-free. Mr. Chad Bettis. All right, another hockey return here. Rob Brown. I received this on November 24th, 2018. 1-1 success in 230 days via a business in Canada. He played for 11 seasons with the Blackhawks, the Stars, the Kings, the Whalers, and then the Penguins. And currently, he's actually still involved with hockey. He is the color commentator for the Oilers pay-per-view. And when he was 20, he won a gold medal at the World Junior Championships in 1988. Mr. Rob Brown. Next, we have Don Carmen. He signed 2 of 2, 1991 Don Russ, as you can see, in 529 days. Received this actually last week, February 6th, 2019, via his home in Florida. Now, Don played for the Phillies, the Reds, and the Rangers from 1983 to 1992. He appeared in 341 games, including 102 as a starter. Now, he's actually had some pretty amazing games. He had a 3-hit complete game shutout versus the Padres. Sorry, Stacey Schaefer. In 1987. And he almost had a perfect game in 1986. Mr. Don Carmen. Back to hockey now. Bob Carpenter. I didn't actually have this one recorded, so not sure how long this took. This was via his home in Massachusetts. Now, Bob played for the Capitals, the Rangers, the Kings, the Bruins, and the Devils, and was recently the head coach of the Kunlun Red Star, which is a team in the development leagues. He played from 1981 to 1999 in 1,178 games and scored 320 goals. And he's seen it all. He was in the 1985 All-Star Game and won the Stanley Cup in 1995 as a player and in 2000 and 2003 as a coach. Pretty cool. Mr. Bob Carpenter. Next we have Wei-Yin Chen. He signed 1-1 in 142 days. I received this on October 16th, 2018 via the Miami Marlins home stadium. He played for the Royals from 2012 to 2015 and from the Marlins from 2016 to now. He has a win-loss record of 36-30 with an ERA of 2.59 and 520 strikeouts. Wei-Yin Chen. Next, we have a purchase for the 1991 Donruss set, Mr. Greg Colbran. He played for the Expos, the Marlins, the Twins, the Braves, the Rockies, and the Diamondbacks, and the Mariners, and then again for the Diamondbacks. He's been all over. And from 1992 to 2004, he was in the majors, and he is a world champion World Series winner with 2001 with the Diamondbacks, and in 2013 as a coach with the Red Sox, Mr. Greg Colbran. Next we have Daniel Colombe, or Colombe. Sorry about that, Mr. Daniel. He signed 2 of 2 in 345 days. I received this at the end of January of this year, January 27th, 2019. Now, I sent this to the A's at the time, and he is now on the Yankees. So don't send to the A's, whatever you do. Now, he played for the Dodgers from 2014 to 2015, and obviously before with the A's, and like I said, now with the Yankees. Actually, their minor league team, but he was invited to spring training. Mr. Daniel, as I'm going to call him. Next, another purchase right here, Danny Darwin on the 1991 Donruss MVP card. He played for every major league team. Okay, that's not real. But he did play for the Rangers, the Brewers, the Astros, the Red Sox, the Blue Jays, the Pirates, the White Sox, and the Giants during his career from 1978 to 1998. He was a National League ERA leader in 1990 with a combined ERA of 3.84. Now, he currently actually puts on a tournament at North Central College and is the pitching coach for the Reds AA affiliate, the Chattanooga Lookouts. Mr. Danny Darwin, a purchase from eBay. And another eBay, right here, Mr. Storm Davis. He played from 1982 to 1994, and he was on the World Series team, winning team, in 1983 with the Orioles, and was the pitcher in Game 4 when they won. And he was also on the 1989 World Series team, but he was the losing pitcher in Games 2 and 5 of the 88 World Series versus the Dodgers. But after the 1989 season, the Royals signed him to a contract, and that contract has been called one of the worst blunders in history because Davis had an ERA that was worse than the league average, but the Royals pitching coach Frank Funk said, "We don't want pitchers with good ERAs, we want pitchers with wins." And so that $6 million contract is seen as kind of a stupid thing in baseball history. But Mr. Storm Davis, that was, again, an eBay purchase. Next we have Brian Dayett. Here you go. Personalize this for me on that Fleer Update series. He signed 1 of 1 in 25 days. I received this on September 10th, 2018. And by the way, that Storm Davis thing about it being the worst blunder, that's from Wikipedia. I greatly, it's not since I didn't get that TTM, I shouldn't apologize for saying that, but that was from Wikipedia, not my own opinion. Just saying. So here's the next one right here. All right, like I said, Brian Dayett. He signed 1 of 1 in 25 days. I received this on September 10th, 2018 via his home in Tennessee. He played from 1983 to 1987 for the Yankees and the Cubs, and then played for the Nippon Ham Fighters from 1988 to 1991. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that does make sense. Okay. He was awarded a Little League award, and it was actually named for him, according to Wikipedia. Does anybody know the Dayett Award? I don't know. He was diagnosed with Parkinson's in 2000. So really appreciate this card from Mr. Brian Dayett. Next we have a 2 of 2 success from a current player. And at least I think he's a current player this year. Mr. Paul DeYoung. He signed 2 of 2 in 231 days. I actually received this on February 1st, 2019. This was actually sent to the Cardinals' home stadium. Now, Mr. DeYoung has played for the Cardinals from 2017 to the present and was the National League Rookie of the Month in 2017 and Player of the Week in April 2018. And when he was just a wee lad, he played baseball at Illinois State University. Mr. Paul DeYoung. Next we have Donnie DeWeese. I actually have no idea when I sent this, but it was sent to the Arkansas Naturals and Northwest Arkansas Naturals. In Arkansas, obviously. He played baseball for the University of North Florida. He signed with the Cubs in 2015 and played for the Eugene Emeralds, a team in the Class A short season Northwest League. But maybe he will be able to get into the majors here soon. Mr. Donnie DeWeese. Back to hockey now. Peter Duras via his home in Maine. This is a 1-of-1 success in 189 days. I received this on October 13th, 2018. He played for the Winnipeg Jets, the Bruins, the Mighty Ducks, and the Dallas Stars from 1985 to 2002. Now, he was drafted in the 1984 draft, and an interesting fact about him, in his last season, 2002, he only played in one game that last year. Mr. Peter Duras. All right, next we have Pele Eklund. He signed 1-of-1 in 284 days. I received this on October 16th, 2018 via the Edmonton Oilers. While he was born in Sweden, he played for the Flyers and the Stars during his career, and he started with the Flyers, who selected him 161st in the 1983 draft. But at one time he was 4th overall in scoring and 2nd in assists next to some guy named Wayne Gretzky. But later his scoring leveled off, and he is currently a scout for the Oilers. So thank you, Pele Eklund. Another hockey return for you right now, Mr. Bob Airey. He signed 1-of-1 in 202 days via the Pittsburgh Penguins. He is currently a broadcaster for the organization, and during his career, he played for the Penguins, the Sabres, the Sharks, the Red Wings, the Stars, and the Rangers from 1983 to 1999. Bob Airey. Next we have Brad Goldberg. He signed 1-of-1 in 121 days. I received this on September 10th, 2018. It was actually sent to the Birmingham Barons organization. Now, he played in the minors for the White Sox and was called up in June 2017. And he was traded to the Diamondbacks in 2018, where he played for the Jackson Generals. So don't write him at the White Sox, which is this card right here, but Mr. Brad Goldberg. Next up, we have Dave Gumpert, who signed via his home in Michigan. He signed 1-of-1 in 79 days, and I received this on September 23rd, 2018. During his career from 1982 to 1987, he played for the Tigers, the Cubs, and the Royals with an ERA of 4.31 and a win-loss record of only 3-2 and 76 strikeouts. Mr. Dave Gumpert. Back to hockey again, we have Jeff Hackett, who signed 1-of-1 in 247 days via his home in Canada. He sent this, or I actually received it, on December 11th, 2018. Now, Jeff Hackett, if you didn't know, he played for the Islanders, the Sharks, the Blackhawks, and the Canadiens, and the Bruins, and the Flyers between 1988 to 2004, and was later hired as the goaltending coach for the Colorado Avalanche until he stopped doing that in 2009. All right, everybody. Next we have Dave Hansen. He signed 2-of-2 in 620 days I received these on February 6, 2019, from the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim's home stadium. During his career, he played for the Dodgers, the Cubs, the Padres, and the Mariners, and his last appearance was October 2nd, 2005. And one of his claim to fames is that in 1997, he stopped Alex Fernandez of the Marlins from getting a no-hitter. And since that time, he's coached for the Diamondbacks, the Dodgers, the Mariners, and of course, the Angels. Mr. Dave Hansen. Thanks, Dave. Next, we have Scott Hemmond. He signed 1-1 in 87 days via his home in Florida. I received this on September 10th, 2018. During his career, he played for the A's, the White Sox, and the Cardinals from 1989 to 1995. And that's about all I know of him. Not much on the old baseball reference or Wikipedia for him. So that's about it. There you go. All right. Next we have Travis Ishikawa. He signed 1-1 in 29 days via the Arizona League Giants. So I received this on September 11th, 2018. Now, he has played for the Giants, the Brewers, the Orioles, and the Yankees, and the Pirates. And he is actually a two-time World Series champion for the Giants in 2010 and then again in 2014. Funny thing is, between those World Series, he played for 4 other different teams. And Wikipedia says he's still with the Giants as a hitting coach in the Orange League. Travis Ishikawa. Next, we have Reggie Jefferson. He signed 1-1 in 57 days via his home in Florida. Now, someone actually got an RTS recently, but this was received on July 14th, 2018. So it's been a while since I got this. He's played for the Reds, the Indians, the Mariners, and the Red Sox during his career that lasted from 1991 to 1999. Mr. Reggie Jefferson. Next, we have Eric Jenkins, who signed 1-1 in 135 days. I received this on September 30th, 2018. Now, I actually sent this to the Hickory Crawdads, and now he is on the Down Eastwood Ducks, which is a Rangers organization where he is a prospect down there. Mr. Eric Jenkins. And here is a rarity for you guys, a basketball return. I don't send many basketball cards out because I don't have many basketball cards out, but this is one that was worth the trouble. So here you go. Boom. Mr. Steve Kerr. Now, Steve, as I call him, signed 1-1 in 315 days via the Golden State Warriors. Yes, he is currently the head coach of the Warriors. And during his career, he played for the Suns, the Cavs, the Magic, the Bulls, the Spurs, the Trailblazers, and then again for the Spurs. And Mr. Kerr is a 5 times NBA champion and was a 3-point champion in 1997. And as a coach, he is a 3 times NBA champion and was the league's Coach of the Year in 2016. Mr. Steve Kerr. Back to hockey. Mr. Rob Blake. He signed 1-1 in 109 days. I received this on December 11th, 2018, via the Los Angeles Kings. Now, he played for the Kings, the Avalanche, and the Sharks from 1989 to 2010, and Wikipedia says he is currently the GM and the VP of the Kings. He also appeared in the 1993 Stanley Cup Finals and won the James Norris Memorial Trophy, and is a member of the 2001 Stanley Cup team for the Avalanche, and is a proud member of the Hockey Hall of Fame. Mr. Rob Blake. So here's one of those ones that I'm going to mispronounce, so I'm going to warn you that right now. This one right here. Boom. All right. Dominic Lavoie. Sorry about that. Signed in red, which is pretty cool. He signed 1-1 in 30 days. I received this on September 23rd, 2018, via his home in California. Now, during his career, he played for the St. Louis Blues, the Senators, the Bruins, and the Kings from 1987 to 2004. There you go. Next, we have Bobby Meacham. He signed 1 of 1 in 15 days, so a quick turnaround. I received this on September 8th, 2018, via the Buffalo Bisons. Now, he spent his entire career with the Yankees and is currently the manager of the Bisons, the AAA affiliate of the Blue Jays. Now, he played base pro ball from 1983 to 1988, and his last season he was traded to the Rangers but didn't play for them. And he's been all over as an assistant coach, like from the Rockies, the Angels, the Marlins, the Padres, and the Phillies. And he started his managing career as the GM of the Dunedin Blue Jays and has kind of worked up the ranks there. So pretty cool. Mr. Bobby Meacham. All right, back to the 1991 Don Russ with a purchase of Bob Milacki. He played for the Orioles, the Indians, the Royals, the Mariners, and then went to the minors for a little bit. And he and a bunch of other, or a couple other players, combined for a no-hitter in 1991, and also had a complete game shutout against the Twins in 1989. And since then, he's been a pitching coach for a variety of minor league teams at various levels. So, Mr. Bob Milacki. Next, we have another purchase from Kevin Morton. He played only one season for the Red Sox and then went into the minors. So that is all I know about Mr. Morton here. So that is what I got, but I needed him for the set. These next two are actually more purchases. We have Jose Offerman. He played for the Dodgers, the Royals, the Red Sox, the Mariners, the Twins, the Phillies, and the Mets. He is a 2 times All-Star with on the years 1995 and 1999, and one of his claims to fame is when he was a manager in the Dominican Winter League. He actually attacked an umpire after a call, which gave him a 3-year suspension from the team. So there you go. Don't do that, kids. Mr. Jose Offerman. This next one is actually a great TTMer, but I have written him 2 or 3 times, including once recently, so I didn't want to send yet another card to him, and because I don't want to flood him by all means, but I did make the purchase because he had another card in the 1991 Don Russ set. Here you go, Mr. Greg Olson. And he played for the Orioles, the Braves, the Indians, the Royals, the Astros, the Twins, the Diamondbacks, and the Dodgers, all those teams between 1988 to 2001. And he was on the All-Star team in 1980 and the American League Rookie of the Year in 1989, and is a proud member of the Orioles Hall of Fame. Mr. Greg Olson. We go from one Olson to another. With Mr. Matt Olson. He signed 1 of 1 in 340 days. I received this on January 30th, 2019. This was actually sent to the A's spring training last year. And he's played for the A's from 2016 to now. And he received a Golden Glove Award last year after having 14 defensive runs saved. Mr. Matt Olson. Next, we have Dylan Overton. He signed 1 of 1 in 100 days. I received this on September 23rd, 2018. I sent this to the San Antonio Missions, but now it looks like he's on the El Paso Chihuahuas. Now, Mr. Overton played for the A's, the Mariners, and most recently the Padres organization. And he was actually drafted in the 26th round of the 2010 draft. But he decided to go to college instead and played for the University of Oklahoma there. So good job, Mr. Overton, for getting your schooling. Next, we have a true legend, Mr. Lance Parrish. Here you go. Now, Lance Parrish, a.k.a. Big Wheel, played for the Tigers, the Phillies, the Angels, the Mariners, the Indians, the Pirates, and the Blue Jays from 1977 to 1995. He's an 8 times All-Star and was on the World Series team that won in 1984 with the Tigers. He is also a 3 times Golden Glove winner and 6 times Silver Slugger Award winner. And he is currently the manager of the A League, or you know what I mean, Western Michigan Whitecaps in the Midwest League, which is an affiliate of the Tigers. Lance Parrish, a purchase from eBay. Next we have Jeff Rebele. He signed 1 of 1 in 41 days via his home in Ohio. I actually received this on August 25th, 2018. He played for the Twins, the Orioles, the Royals, the Dodgers, and the Pirates from 1992 to 2003. And he was drafted in the 10th round of the '86 draft by the Twins organization. Jeff Rebele. Next, we have Adam Rosales. He signed 1 of 1 in 70 days via, the Columbus Clippers, and he is now in the Twins organization. I actually received this on September 23rd, 2018. Now, he's played for the Reds, the A's, the Rangers, the Padres, again with the A's, the Diamondbacks, and the Indians, and is currently in the minor leagues. Adam Rosales. Next, we have Mark Salas, sorry. That one looks easy. Anyway, he signed 1 of 1 in 40 days via the Chicago White Sox spring training. I received this in April of 2018. I guess I never did a video for it. Sorry about that. During his career from 1984 to 91, he played for the Cardinals, the Twins, the Yankees, the White Sox, the Indians, and the Tigers. And he had his only home run in his 1991 season when he was a pinch hitter for Skeeter Barnes. And later, he actually had a franchise record for the number of ties in a 14-inning game when the Tigers played the Blue Jays. Mark Salas. And this is the one that I absolutely cannot pronounce, so I'm just going to put it up here. Boom. Mr. Sierra. He signed 1 of 1 in 120 days via the Miami Marlins. I actually received this on October 13th, 2018. Now, Mr. Sierra played for the Cardinals in 2017, which is this card on the 2017, and is now in the Marlins organization. He is from the Dominican Republic, and fun fact about him is his average sprint speed was 3rd in the league at 30.2 feet per second, which was just behind Byron Buxton and Roman Quinn. Mr. Sierra. Next we have Steven Souza Jr. Check it out right here. Boom. All right, he signed 1 of 1 in 269 days via the Arizona Diamondbacks home stadium. This was received just recently on February 5th, 2019, so he probably got caught up on his spring training mail. He's played for the National, the Rays, and the Diamondbacks, and made his major league debut on April 13th, 2014, and currently has a .236 batting average. Now, he was actually ejected on May 12th, 2018, after throwing his bat in reaction to a called strike. Again, don't do that at home, kids. Mr. Steven Souza. All right, another hockey return for you. Bob Sweeney. He signed 1 of 1 in 30 days via his home in Massachusetts. Received this on September 23rd, 2018. Now, he played from 1986 to 2001 for the Bruins, the Sabres, the Islanders, and the Flames, and is currently the executive director of the Boston Bruins Foundation. Mr. Bob Sweeney. All right, another 1991 Don Russ purchase, Mr. Bobby Thigpen. He played for the White Sox, the Phillies, and the Mariners from 1986 to 1994, and then went to play in Japan for a while. He was actually an All-Star in 1990, and the AL Series, or AL, American League saves leader. There you go, that's what I meant, in 1990. And so this is kind of a fun fact. I don't know if this still exists or not, but I'm going to read this because this is what it said. He was the American League Rolaids Relief Man in 1990. How do you spell relief? Apparently it's spelled Thigpen. Anyway, he is currently a bullpen coach for the White Sox. Mr. Bobby Thigpen. Again, this is a purchase from eBay. Next, we have a 2 of 2 success that I don't have any information written down for. What happened there? This actually, it's a 2 of 2 and a 1 of 1 success because I'd written them twice and I got them both back, and I don't have it written down when I got this. So sorry about that. I'll try to put that in the description when I actually post the video. Here you go, Luke Weaver. He was on the Cardinals and is now on the Diamondbacks. He was drafted in the first round of 2014 after he played for Florida State University and made his major league debut on August 13th, 2016. Mr. Luke Weaver. And finally, we have another purchase for the 1991 Donruss set, Mr. Bob Welch. He played for the Dodgers and the A's from 1978 to 1994. He's a 2 times All-Star and a 3 times World Series champion, ones with each team he played for, the Dodgers and the A's, and then later with the Diamondbacks when they won the series in 2001 when he was a coach there. Unfortunately, Mr. Welch died in 2014 after breaking his neck in a fall at his home. Bob Welch, a purchase from eBay. So there you go, guys. Hopefully you have stayed with me. Is there anybody still there? Hopefully. I just wanted to get through those because, you know, the longer I prolong it, you know, it could be a year. Oh, I got these a year ago. Well, that doesn't help anybody, does it? So wanted to get those all out for you. And so anything from this point in are going to be brand new returns that you see right here, right now. But that was 50 autographs, and I don't know how long this video is going to take. So I am going to go ahead and cut this short and not babble on too long for you at the end of this video. Except if you have gotten to the end of this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. And keep an eye on everybody getting stuff back from spring training. You know, I saw some people get Clayton Kershaw back, and I was like, really? Because he's one I never sent to because I thought there's no way there's no way. So I never sent to him, and people are getting him back, but stuff they sent last year. So I don't know what's going on there, but hopefully, you know, I'm going to do a Hail Mary and send one out. I'm going to send out this card right here. Boop. What is it? It's a Topps, what do you call those? Topps Gallery? Anyway, yeah. So that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for hanging in there. I'm going to go edit this video. Of course, it's edited by the time you see this. And hopefully your spring training successes are rolling in. And as always, as I say every time, may your mailboxes be full and your stamps forever. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Really thank you, because this was a marathon video. Really appreciate it. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.